Okay, so Shubha has completed, Mega has completed, Pawni has completed. Rest others, are you not getting a time to appear?
Sure, I haven't completed. I will do it maybe in next 3 days. This is funny.
All right, so let's get started. Okay, so here we are. Mm-mm-mm. So we already covered understanding people also search for, view more search suggestions, direct answers, identifying organic and inorganic search results in Google search, and then understanding basic Boolean operator and or not double quotations brackets on LinkedIn as well as on Google. Building a Boolean search, when we use the combination of Boolean operator and a keyword, it becomes a Boolean search. Understanding some advanced operator and their benefits in URL, in title, in text, and then anatomy of URL, how URLs are structured or constructed. Understanding URL pattern of search results, as well as various use cases in URL CV or resume or me or .co versus site co or site.co or site me or site.me. Okay, now, is this correct? Let me ask randomly. Krishnamurthy,
Yes, sir.
is this correct?
No. Site.co probably if they have the domain remaining now.
No, I can't hear you.
Okay. No, those are wrong. Probably site .co if they have domain, that might be right, left or wrong. Can you
Sorry, I
hear me?
wasn't mean. So you're saying site CO is not a domain.
Yeah.
Okay. Anjali, what do you say? Is this correct? Anjali, you there?
Yes.
Yeah. So what do
Site.
you say?
mm, I think correct.
Correct.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah, tell me, is it right or wrong?
Mm, not sure.
Vijay?
It's it will in some cases. I mean, not everything is right. In some cases, it will give us the result with some other assumptions. But unless it is we want data from one particular website, it is incorrect in that case.
Connie?
It is incorrect. We need something dot something if we are using site operator.
Spot on. When we use site operator, it has to be a website. Something dot something. What is the pattern of website? Anu?
Yeah, it's something dot anything shift.
Shubha? Parag? Okay, comes to Mega. Mega, is this correct?
No, Shiv, it is site is something dot anything.
No, I'm asking this one now.
Okay. No, Shiv, it's not correct.
Why?
Because site, I mean, it's always like something dot anything. Like
Not site, I'm asking this one now.
one
Before one.
second. My I'm not able to view it. There's some problem. 1 second. Okay. Yeah. I guess it's correct.
What, Mega?
It's correct, Shiv.
Are you sure? That is where
I
the concept is. The
It
I think
concept
it's
lies
wrong.
in
it
attention
has
to details.
it has to come in phrases that
Comment
only it will
places.
form a nest or set.
What?
Yeah, the CV or resume or me or com has to come inside the phrases, open bracket and close bracket. Then only it will form a set.
Did I ask you, Pony? Wait for some other people to respond. Harish,
Yes, sir. That's also that is my point. It should be in bracket.
it should be in bracket. That's where the
Yeah.
attention to details comes into the picture, and that's where the concept of clearing the assessments comes into the picture. Okay,
Mhm.
so focus. Don't tell me that the assessment is tough. Assessment is pretty easy. Only just that you just need a attention to detail. So here, thumb rule of or,
It should be in bracket.
it should be in bracket.
Yeah.
Okay, and thumb rule of site,
Yes, something that anything.
site means it has to be a website. And what is
Website.
a thumb rule of any website?
Something that anything.
Something dot anything. Until unless it is not, let's say, we just go here. Okay, so we just search for something randomly, and it is giving us your domain is available for 949, which is again additionally .com. Then at the bottom, it is giving us the results of which are the similar domain available with .com or .in or .net or whatever we say. But until unless it is not making something like site LinkedIn, I'll not go for .com. Why is it not coming? Vijay,
Sorry, Shiv?
why there is no search results?
Because we are not fetching I mean, site operator used to fetch data from a particular website. Since we are not using .com, it is not giving us data. The syntax
Exactly.
is
Then in
incorrect.
exactly. Then why do you say in some cases yes and in some cases no?
No, I'm saying, for example, when there is .me, even when you search for .me, in some
Hmm.
cases it gives you the results for
Okay.
.me.
Let's search for .me. Okay, Anjali, your turn. You tell me why these results are coming.
Because it's fetching the keyword.
Let us run the search once. I don't know. My system got stuck again. Okay, why there are results?
Mm, Because
So,
it's
so this is what
No,
I
no,
meant. That
Anjali.
in this case
Let
it was
Anjali
working.
answer. Let Anjali answer.
because it is fetching as keyword.
Hmm?
Wherever is me mentioned, it's fetching as keyword.
Okay. Anyone else?
Shiv,
First of
so
all, is this correct?
so I mean, it is not giving us resumes because we are not refined it, but it is fulfilling the thumb rule of something dot anything. That is the reason it is giving us results.
Anyone else?
It give the assumptions results.
Assumption. Absolutely.
Yeah.
These are the assumptions. This is not the desired results. For desired results, we need something dot anything. Okay. Here there is no something dot anything. It's just dot me. It's not satisfying the result of something dot anything. You run a search, you might see a different result. I run a search, I might see a different result because my machine has learned from a long time what this person is trying to search for. And that's the reason, based on the assumptions, it's trying to give the more appropriate results. But it's not exactly the desired result. It's basically a results which are coming with the assumptions. Now, let's say if I just search for, okay, I'll just cover that later in our session. But when we say site dot mean, it doesn't mean that it is meeting the condition of something dot anything. It's not meeting the condition of something dot anything. It is only giving us a results with assumptions. It's not giving a results with the desired one. Let's say I just remove all this. I just search for dot me. Okay, you see something dot me. But if you run the same search, you might not end up in getting the same result. Parag, can you please share your screen and run the same search?
Yes, Shiv.
Let me just allow you to share the screen. Yeah, you can share it, please.
Can you see Shiv?
You're on a whiteboard. You're not sharing a screen. You're just on a whiteboard. Share an entire screen.
I have shared the basic screen, Shiv.
No, you have to stop share and reshare it again. Yeah. Now go to Chrome. Site.me. Site:\me.
Can you see Shiv?
Yeah, yeah, we all can see. So you have everything. That's again the Google Search Console, Google promotion, and after that you have all the results which has .me. But again, go to some of the next pages or see more. Scroll down. More results. Okay. So .me, we're getting all the results where .me is there. But is the .me is a site of one particular website?
No,
Are we getting a result from one particular website?
no.
So this is actually trying to work like a in URL.me. It's not a site.me. So is it an assumption or desired?
Assumptions.
Okay, now search for me dot. Instead of dot me, search for me dot. Why I would say assumption? Now search for me dot. Dot. Now the same results again. You have a
Yes.
dot me, not me dot.
Yeah.
Maybe after that me, there is a dot and there is something else. Like cash app. Do more with your money. Can you open that result? Cash me, cash dot me. No, no, not that one. Okay, now this will get you result only from cash dot me. I'm saying the fourth result which is there, right? Cash dot me, which is showing on your tab. Open that result. Huh.
Okay.
So this is cash dot app. It's not cash dot me. Go back. Maybe that could be an old URL, what Google remember. And this is
Mhm.
a new URL. Now you search for, okay, novel, that is there. Okay, huh. Open that. Okay. Nobelin.me. Okay. Now you search for this one. Site nobelin.me. Just go to the URL. No, no,
Shall I
on
go
top
back?
of that. That only. No, no, over there only. Double click. Double click over there. Not a right click, just double click. Huh. Remove HTTPS and all everything. Now put site colon. Enter. Let me take over.
Yeah. Shall I stop?
I've taken over.
Okay.
Okay, now let's say this is flowcv.me. I just take this and I have a result only from flowcv.
Proceed.
So when I'm using a site, I'm trying to target a particular website. When I search for me dot or dot me, though I get the result, but are they a desired result or assumptions?
Those are
Right?
assumptions.
Those are assumptions. Those are not the desired results. Though we are getting a result because Google is trying hard to show what human is trying to search for and to give the results with the assumption because again Google also has a lot of database, but is it desired? No, it's not desired. What is desired? When I'm searching for a particular website like flowcv.com, I should get results only from the flowcv.com. I should not get results from all the various website.
Yeah, it is like show particular website we are looking at, right?
When we are using a site, you're using a particular website.
Website. Yeah.
You're targeting a particular website. Can you target a two websites at the same time?
No.
Something like flowcv.com or Naukri.com, a famous website. Is this correct, Anjali? Anjali, are you there?
Yes, yes,
Is it correct?
yes. No, sorry, it's
Yes,
not
no?
correct.
Tell me one
No,
thing
no,
confidently.
no, no.
Why no?
Because whenever we use site colon, so we don't use bracket. There should not be bracket. Bracket does not work.
Okay, let's remove the bracket. Now,
Correct. Correct.
only
No, it is incorrect. We
why?
cannot we cannot give our combination with site. It will accept only the flowcv.com.
Anyone else? First of all, thumb rule of or, whenever I'm using or, I should use bracket. That
Yeah.
itself is not existing. Forget about that or. Anyone else? Anyone else who want to say whether it is correct or not?
Shiv, this is wrong. Thumb rule of site is something dot anything.
We have flow.com, flowcv.com or naukri.com.
But we can't use two, when we can't use two sites, we can't search two sites simultaneously.
Exactly, spot on. You can't search two sites simultaneously because it will get confused. When we are using an operator site, it will only search for one particular site. One site for one particular site. Now tell me, is this correct? Now, two sites for two different websites. As I mentioned, one operator site is applicable only for one website. You can't search by giving one operator site to multiple website. For in URL is fine because it's trying to search for a keyword in the URL. But site is not fine. It is trying to search for a specific website. And at the same time, person can't, sorry, this cannot search for a two website at the same time. Imagine this is wife. Can you have a wife, two wives at the same time?
Yes.
Yes.
Legally, no, Shiv.
Legally, no, right? Okay. Similarly, side. Legally, no. Okay. Two wives for a two different husband. Consider this website as a husband's. Two wives for a two different website. Can we do that? Yes, no.
Yes. Yes, Shiv.
Yes, yes, Shiv.
That is legally yes. But,
This is unfair, Shiv.
huh?
This is unfair.
This is unfair, right?
I'm just
One
kidding.
wife for a two husband. Is this possible? Now you got it right, right? I think we need such examples. Sorry for that if you felt bad, but we need such examples, live examples. And I think we are all above 18. Okay, so I have a results either from FlowCV or I have a result from Naukri.com because we are using two operator, two sites for two different websites. Majority we are getting Naukri because we have a lot of data over there. But otherwise, at the same time, FlowCV is also coming in. But if I use only one operator site, and this is the same similar question is asked in the test. No results. Thumb rule of or. Let me follow the thumb rule of or. No results. Vijay, you were asking me, right? Earlier you passed the test, but this time you're not able to, and you want to try one more time. I
Yes,
think this
Shiv.
is where
Yes,
you need to focus on.
absolutely. Indeed, yes, indeed, Shiv.
These are the kind of two, three questions which are little tricky. Until unless the concept is not clear, we won't be able to clear. It's not about the number of attempts. It's about the concept.
Absolutely, Shiv. Understood.
Person giving 10 times, 20 times and clearing is completely fine that you have the dedication and that junoon to clear the test. But end of the day, what I wanted to tell you is that don't give those many attempts. Understand the concept and give it an attempt. Then you'll be able to clear.
Shiv, my confusion was, for example, all those use cases were discussed in detail in the weekday batch. But
Hmm.
let's say, as I told you, my mom was not well, so I was not able to, come for a couple of classes. So in that case, there is no recording for weekday batch, right?
No, for now, weekday it is not there, but in weekend also I'm pretty much covering in detail
Okay,
in depth. Don't worry about it.
understood, understood. So those recordings we can find directly on YouTube, or you'll share
It
it
is there.
in. It is
It
on
is there
YouTube.
on
Okay,
YouTube directly.
understood,
Now we are
understood.
actually live on YouTube.
Okay, okay, sure.
Okay. So now I'll not use site, I'll use in URL. Anjali, now you tell me, is this correct or wrong?
Correct.
Why?
Because uh, uh, through an URL we can search because we are indicating in a specific that results would be in URL.
Shubha?
Yeah, Shiv, this one actually works because when we are using in URL, there should be no gap. That is the thumb rule. So here, this one is correct.
Only thumb rule for in URL, there shouldn't be any space. That's as simple. You give any damn thing, but whenever you use in URL, there shouldn't be any space. That's as simple. Now, in this case, why it is not working? In URL flowcv.com and naukri.com. As a thumb rule, in URL, whenever we search, only one thumb rule, there shouldn't be any space. But now when we are using without any space, but we are still not getting the result. Why?
Flowcv.com has to come in double quotes.
Okay. Double quotes we did not cover yet thoroughly in depth, which we are going to cover today.
Okay.
Maybe .com, because we haven't specified any search yet, right? Just we mentioned in URL in flowcv.com or nakuri.com, but we haven't given anything.
Exactly. Two dots existing. That means it won't really understand. Let's remove .com. When we give a two different site, it won't really understand, neither in the URL part, neither in the site part. Because for a machine to implement search from two different sites, it really becomes difficult. But now you just give flow CV or Naukri, you're getting a results. But the .com site is to search only for website, but not one site for two different websites. Similarly, in URL is to get a word in the URL part. Now it is getting that particular keyword in the URL part. But when I'm using .com, flowcv.com, naukri.com, one U in URL and two .coms, one in URL and two .coms. Can it exist? As I gave a same example. Now tell
Yes,
me,
it
is this
can.
correct? In URL flowcv.com or in URL naukri.com. Mega, Mega Durani, is this correct? Mega, you there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Is this correct? Don't run a search. Tell me conceptually, is this correct? Harish?
I think it's right.
Hmm?
I think it's right.
Bonnie?
It is correct, Shiv.
Harish? Sorry. Anu? Anusha,
It's correct, Shiv.
why?
We are giving we are giving the or combination in brackets. So it is framing a set. Either it will search for Flow CV or it will look for Naukri.com.
Exactly. The way it is correct for site, we are using two different site and two different website, it is correct. Similarly, when we are using two URL and two different web link, it is correct. But when we are using one URL and two different web link, it won't really understand. You use two different words, it will understand. Like this in URL flowcv.com. Though the thumb rule for in URL, whenever we use in URL, there shouldn't be any space. It is applying that thumb rule. But at the same time, whenever you are using in URL, it applies for two different keywords, but not for a two different web link. Here, flowcv.com and the naukri.com is becoming a web link. And when we search for this, we absolutely get no results because this is actually giving a two different web link. And this is giving two different keywords. When we use in URL, it is basically for keyword and that keyword can appear anywhere in the URL of the web page. When we use site, then it is for a specific website. And when we use in URL with a combination of two different websites, it won't go through. Or when we use one site with a combination of two different websites, it won't go through because it won't really understand triggering two different websites at the same time. You can't be at two different places at the same time. You can be at one place at one time.
So in this context, web link and web page is one thing, right? I mean, the link is the
Exactly.
address for the
That's what the
website, right?
question was in our chat. In one of the question is there. Hint for the above question in level 1 is that the web link equal to web page or URL is equal to web link or URL is equal to website. Now you tell me, is the URL equal to website?
No.
Vijay, you tell me, is the URL equal to website?
No, technically no, because URL can be anything. Website has to be in a particular format.
Okay, URL can be anything, but is that not a part of website?
It's part of website, yes.
Let's say
I mean,
if you have
it's
your
extension,
website.com.
for example, in this case, google.com/search question mark Q. So it's part of the address.
It's part of the address, but URL, let's say if I want to ask you, can you please share the URL of your company website? Is my question wrong?
No, it's correct.
If I ask you, can you please share the URL of your website? Is my question wrong?
No, it's correct.
So is the URL equal to website?
Yes.
You have an answer.
Got it. Got it.
Concept. Anjali,
Yes.
if I ask you what's the URL of your website, is my question wrong?
No.
So what is URL?
URL is a part of website is and
Either
URL
a
is
website or a
equals
part of
to
website.
yeah.
URL is nothing but see,
But
URL.
in URL is different, na?
I'm asking URL. I'm not
Okay,
asking in URL.
I got confusion in URL and URL.
I'm asking URL.
Yeah,
Is URL
URL is
equal to
equal to
website?
website, yes.
It could be sub pages of that particular website also. Okay, let's say linkedin.com/in is a URL for the individual profiles on LinkedIn. Correct?
Yes, correct.
linkedin.com/job is a URL
Hmm.
for the jobs on LinkedIn.
Yes.
For a jobs. So that is for a specific page. But end of the day, if I ask you what is the URL of LinkedIn website, you'll say linkedin.com. So that is also a website.
Hmm.
Hope this gives you hints, team, to clear the level one. I'm not going to give a right answer, but yes, these are the hints I thought to give off. And to make the concept clear, it's more of getting the conceptual understanding clear.
This helps, Shiv. Thank you.
Okay, now in URL, Flow CV or Naukri is giving me the resume. But in URL, naukri.com or cv.com is not giving the results. The reason because by using in URL, I'm trying to target two actual URLs which are existing. And it's not really possible for an operator to search for two different URL at the same time, either by using an operator in URL or either by using the operator site. But when I use two different site operator or two different in URL operator,
So,
then it will
Shiv,
search.
in this, the thumb rule can be whenever we want to search for multiple websites, either using in URL or site, we have to use multiple
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 times
in URL and site in bracket using or.
using or multiple
Correct.
times. Then only it will understand. Otherwise, it won't. As I mentioned, like one person can't have two wives or two wives, one wife can't have two husbands. That's vice versa. Clear?
Yes.
Any doubt? Any confusion?
No, Shiv.
We're good?
Yes, Shiv.
Everyone, are we good?
Yes, sure.
Yes.
Yes, Shiv.
Yes, Shiv.
Great. Okay. Now let's go over today's topic, that is when and where to use asterisk. What do you mean by asterisk? What is this asterisk operator?
Shiv, actually, if you could
Hmm.
clarify one more question in the
Yeah.
test, that was one, there was two questions, one
I'll not
minus in
clarify the
URL,
questions. I'll not
not
clarify the
clarify the
questions.
concept, the concept.
Hmm.
I just wanted to understand the concept actually. That minus in title, minus in URL one.
Will come there. And various use cases of using not in Google. That is
Okay,
minus.
okay.
All right. So now let's come to today's topic. When and where to use asterisk. What is asterisk first of all?
Is it the mandatory fields?
It is the
Mandatory, related to mandatory fields.
In the context of Boolean, it's a filler, Shiv.
filler. Anyone else?
It will match the words, whatever comes. If I give write, it will show writing. After WRIT, if I give write, writing, writer, like that it will give.
So it can either be used as prefix or suffix.
Okay, what does an operator asterisk do? As Vijay mentioned, it is filler. Okay, it is basically a fill in the blank. It is basically a fill in the blank. What does an operator asterisk do? It is basically a fill in the blanks which fills any open-ended keyword. Okay, what does an asterisk, what does an operator asterisk do? It is basically a fill in the blank which fills any open-ended keyword in a given search. For example, linkedin.com/in title.
Shiv, it says site L.
Thank you. In title, site colon SAP star developer. I'll correct my double quotations. Site linkedin.com/in titles SAP star developer. Okay. Now, now if you see it's starting with SAP and it's ending with developer. In between, before, after SAP and before developer, in between, any open-ended keyword like SAP Hybris developer, SAP HANA developer, SAP HANA developer, SAP HANA developer, SAP bots developer, SAP BO developer, SAP consultant/developer, SAP ABAP developer. Let's say customer star manager. Okay. Customer success manager, customer service manager. It's starting with customer, ending with manager. Double quotation rule is still strictly followed. Double quotation, what's the thumb rule of double quotation? Why do we use double quotation?
To
When
give
we want a
the
particular,
exact keyword,
To get the
exact
exact
phrase.
phrase, to get
Yeah.
the exact phrase as it is. In that case, we are using a double quotation. And when we use that particular double quotation to get the exact phrase, here in this case also, okay, it is actually getting us the exact phrase, but in between this star is actually replacing any open-ended keyword, which could be customer success manager in this case. Here, service manager, customer experience manager, customer relationship manager, customer care manager, customer experience, customer relationship, customer development, customer support, customer care, customer experience, customer marketing manager, customer service, customer relations, customer relationship, customer delight, customer support, customer relations, customer care, customer marketing, customer program, customer manager as it is, customer relations, customer solutions, customer sales. Um, here, okay, here we don't see, but here when you open the profile in the title, you'll be able to see customer development, customer business, customer sales, customer account, customer journey, customer category, customer business. So what is this star doing here? Please tell him what is the star doing here. See, level 2 is going to be more difficult on all these basic concepts.
it's
If you're
filling in
not
the blank.
asking questions, huh?
It's filling in the blank.
It is basically fill
It's
in the blank.
it's fetching any
Whatever-
keyword which is between these two keywords.
Exactly. It is searching for any keyword which is in between these two keywords. It is basically fill in the blank. And when I'm using these double quotations, that is actually searching for the exact phrase. And at the same time, when I'm using that asterisk in between two keywords, then it is actually filling that particular blank space with any open-ended keyword which is existing over there. Any doubt, any question?
So, Shiv, I have a question.
Mhm.
But what is the use of this asterisk? Like, why will I use this command?
We come there slowly. Don't worry about it. You just understand what this command is doing. Later on, we'll come there. Just understand the basics. Any other doubt? Any other question? Why is this asterisk? Not why, but what does this asterisk do? Why will go later? Not now.
So Shiv, in this case, can we use like 2 times star at a time?
Not really required. One star is enough. It is completely fill the blank. Something like somewhere we see in the examples. For 2 words, you are saying 2 stars, right?
Yeah, no, say in this case, you have mentioned customer dot manager. And if I need one more like combination, so
Exactly.
can we
For
do
two
that?
keywords, 2 stars, you're saying, right?
Yeah,
Not really required. One
okay,
star is enough.
okay.
Shiv, will it also give the result for customer manager, or I need to remove the star if I want that result?
See, if you're removing the star, what is happening?
It will show only the customer manager.
Customer
But my
manager.
question is, if I give star also, will it give the results of customer manager?
It will give only customer manager or any open-ended stuff, which is having any open-ended keyword in between.
Okay.
Let's say I'll just show you one customer manager. We saw already, but let me just show you. Here, customer manager.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, let's take so software engineering manager, software engineering manager, software development manager, software development manager, software engineering manager, software project manager, software engineer manager, principal software engineer manager, software project manager, software group manager, software engineer manager, software asset manager, software program manager. So here in the title, software architect or software manager, software expert manager, software group manager, software quality manager, software product manager, software release manager, software quality assurance. Like someone asked for 2 keywords, do I need a 2 asterisks? Not really required. 1 asterisk is more than enough. Does that help? Who was that who
Yes,
asked? Do you need
Shiv,
two asterisks?
Parag.
Parag, right? So here
Yeah,
is this quality assurance. There are 2 keywords, but it's starting with software and ending with manager.
manager.
So we don't
Yeah.
really need 2 asterisks. 1 asterisk would be more than enough.
Mhm.
Software verification manager, software team senior. So here software team senior manager, software development manager, all that thing. So asterisk is nothing but fill in the blanks. It will basically fill that particular open-ended keyword in a wherever you use it. Now let's say, okay, I asked one question in our chat, something related to within the double quotes. Do the Boolean works within the double quotes?
No, it will act as a keyword.
Harish,
No, no, Shiv, it won't work.
Krishna,
No, sure.
Vijay,
No, Shiv, it will not work. I mean, it will work, but it will act as an entire keyword which will not exist. Yeah.
okay. So what is Boolean?
Boolean is a so how I look at it is Boolean is a usage of keywords and field operators to find a particular I mean, you can find anything
So
using
let's say
that, but
what is Boolean operators? What are Boolean operators?
it will help you to either expand or minimize your search depending on what you want to search.
Okay, in a layman language, Boolean operators are nothing but the government. Let's say Boolean operators are nothing but the government, or Boolean operators are nothing but the police department. Do one police fight with other police?
No,
Do one auto wala fight with other auto wala?
no,
Do one driver fight with another driver?
nope.
Similarly, one operator will not fight with other operator. Double quotation is also operator. Let's
Mhm.
say software manager or engineer. Will this work?
Yes, Shiv, it's work.
Why? Just now you said no. Boolean won't understand double quotes.
No, I'm not saying no, Shiv. I didn't answer anything. So it
Then
will
you would have
work.
answered.
No, it will work. So you actually asked this question in our group also. So I put S option.
Right? In group also
Yes.
I asked. Within the double quote
Yes.
does the Boolean works?
Yeah,
Double
it will
quote
work.
is also
It
the
will.
operator. Asterisk, star, brackets are also the operator. Software development engineer, software development engineer, software development engineer 2, software engineering manager. So it is starting with software. In between, it is taking any open-ended keyword and ending with either manager or engineer. Software engineering manager, software engineering manager, software engineering manager. Senior software quality and test engineer. It is still ending with engineer and starting with software. Software test engineer, software test engineer, software system engineer, software maintenance engineer, software security engineer, software process engineer, software localization engineer, software developer engineer, software engineer, software design engineer, software support engineer. Let's take another example. Another example will take anything that team that you wanted to take, which is something open-ended, but we are really not sure that how these titles can be written. Hmm? Let's say open bracket. Uh, uh, let's say software star test or QA. So software quality assurance. So what we did, software star. So that star is nothing but any open-ended keyword, then test or QA, and then ending with engineer or developer. So here you will see it's starting with software quality assurance, taking the test over here and ending with engineer. Software quality assurance test engineer. Software tester as it is. Otherwise, here if you see software test engineer, software tester QA engineer. Okay, software testing QA engineer, software testing company, software. Let me just open. This is one false positive. That is a company page. It's not an individual. It's individual, but or name of company. Okay, so here's software testing company, QA test engineer. So it started with QA test engineer. This is incomplete profile again. Okay, software, starting with software, ending with engineer, or QA in between, and again engineer. Software quality assurance test engineer. Software dev QA engineer. Software localization and QA engineer. Here also you see, Parag, you don't need two different stars. One star would fetch all the versions.
Yes,
So
yes.
here software and then localization and all is a star, and QA, test or QA, and engineer, ending with engineer or developer. All right. Clear team. Any doubts? Any questions? Does the Boolean works within that double quotations?
Yes, chef.
Yes.
Using in title is mandatory.
What is entitled?
Like this site linkedin.com/in
What is
then in
entitled?
title. In title is using for the specific title.
What?
Searching for a specific title we are targeting.
Exactly. What does entitled do? What
Hmm.
does entitled do?
Searching for a specific title.
It search for a title of a web page. What does an operator site do?
Hmm.
What does an operator site do? Team, what does an operator site do?
Restrict to the specific website or URL of the web pages.
Exactly. What does an operator entitled do? Come on, team, please be interactive. What does
Sorry,
an operator
chef.
entitled do?
Search a particular
It will search
keyword
for
in
results.
It
Sorry,
will
please go
search
ahead.
for
it
Keyword
search
in the
the
title part.
particular
keywords in the title.
Yeah.
What does an operator in text do?
it,
Find in the text
uh,
part of the website or the link.
Exactly, right? Similarly. Okay. Now, going on to the next. So, is this concept clear of asterisk?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
chef.
But there is sometimes people use test asterisk. Is this correct?
So
No.
in the context of Naukri or other job portals, it will fetch everything like testing, tester.
Test,
It will
testing,
fetch.
tester, and everything, right? Even on
Correct.
Google also, it used to do the same thing. But now Google has upgraded. After this AI ML has come into the industry, I just search for test. I just search for test. Even all those Google, Naukri, Monster, LinkedIn, all those also are implementing that AI ML in that. Once I search for test, it is also highlighting testing over here.
Hmm.
Test, 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 testing, tests, COVID tests. We have searched only for test, but it is also highlighting test, testing, tester, tested, anything. Here you see test, testing. All three are getting highlighted. So do we really need that asterisk
Not really.
for an extension? So asterisk for an extension of a single keyword. Asterisk for an extension of a single keyword. Something like test. If I give test asterisk for extension, test, testing, tester, tested, for extension of a keyword, it is no more there. It is deprecated from the Google. Since the time AI/ML implemented, since then, it is deprecated from the Google. By default, it is trying to understand what this human is trying to search for. By default, it is trying to understand what this human is trying to search for and giving us all those synonyms. Now, when I'm searching for test asterisk for the continuation of a keyword, it is not searching for continuation of a keyword. It is searching any similar keyword related to test, and after that, one additional keyword, something like this, testing, which we also got when we search for test. That time also it was searching for testing. Now also it is searching for testing, an additional keyword through. So it is not exactly understanding whether it is searching for only that particular keyword with the extension or an additional keyword. So is this the result with assumptions or are these the desired results?
It's with assumptions.
Assumptions. So here, if I have to get only test, testing, tester, tested, only those keywords should be highlighted. But it is also highlighting test IO, testing through, additional keyword after the test or any similar keyword with a test. Test will, test and, test online, test and, test requires, test for, test to, test IO, test focuses, test automation, test studio, test in, test criteria, test anxiety, test lab, testing infrastructure, test your, test that, test prepare, test you, test matches, test is, test question mark, test is, test can, test basic. So test is. So is it really working for one single keyword for the extension of that particular keyword?
Nope.
No, right? Now, what will I do if I wanted only that one keyword? I don't want any extension because let's say with this AI ML thing, systems are assuming and giving me something similar, but I don't want something similar. I want only that one thing. So what do I need to do?
We'll use not operator.
Any other simple solution?
We use double quotes.
If I use not operator with
We use
test,
double
if I use,
quotes.
I'll come then. If I use not operator, when I'm searching for test, not testing, tested, tester, then they might have a test in their profile, but all that will go.
Correct, correct.
That's the reason not is not an optimal option. What is the optimal option? Someone told now?
Brackets, double quotes.
Double quotes. Who was that? Anusha, right?
Yes, chef.
Now we'll just search for. Now, second thumb rule of a double quotations. First thumb rule of a double quotation, it will search for exact phrase. Second thumb rule of a double quotation, even it can be used for a single word, but when we want that particular single word as it is to be appearing. Now here we search for test. Now we'll see the result of testing, but that is not highlighting. So test, 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 only test is getting highlighted. Okay, we'll see somewhere testing is there, but that is not yet highlighted. Only test is getting highlighted. So here if you see testing, test is highlighted, but testing is not highlighted. Test is highlighted. Nowhere you see other than test, anything else is getting highlighted. Clear? Any doubt, any confusion? Any doubt, any confusion?
So just to summarize it, to test asterisk is not going to work anymore. That's what you're saying, right?
Asterisk will work, but not for the extension of keyword.
Extension of
It
keyword,
is
right?
not for the extension of keyword, rather as a fill in the blank.
Okay, understood.
Asterisk will work, but not for the extension of a keyword, rather for a fill in the blank. Okay. So do the Boolean works within double quotations? Yes, absolutely. Okay. For example, Clear team? Any doubt, any confusion on asterisk over here? So in this search, we'll see the list of results. Okay. In this search, we'll see the list of results which are starting from customer in a title and ending with manager in the title. As double quotation is following its strict rule. Okay. In this search, we'll see the list of results which are starting from customer in the title and ending with manager in the title, as double quotation is following strict rules to give the exact phrase as it is. However, an open-ended word like success, service, experience, relation, care, support, relationship, delight, or operation, or etc., etc., is showing up in a replacement of asterisk. That is nothing but asterisk is working as a fill in the blanks with open-ended keywords. Clear team? Any doubts? Any question? Okay, does the Boolean work within double quotations? Yes, absolutely. Let me just take it from here in the interest of time, as we have last 10 minutes left. Refer to this doc also, uh, weekday doc also. There might be some examples you might be seeing there as well. What are the additional thumb rules of will the Boolean work under double quotation while understanding is double quotation will get as a result of exact phrase? Yes, it works because after, okay, do we need a space before and after? It depends on the use case. So this means we are using double quotation for the software and the phrase of start and search. This is the similar example what we just covered, but with the other search. However, this is with the thumb rule of this. Okay. So what is the additional thumb rule of double quotations? The first thumb rule for double quotation is when we want any phrase as it is, we'll be using double quotations. However, second thumb rule is when we can also use double quotation. However, second thumb rule is we can also use. However, second thumb rule is we can also use double quotation even for a single keyword when we don't want search engines to show or highlight the results of similar or synonym of that keyword. And the third thumb rule is when we want to indicate search engine as this keyword is a must to have. Clear team? Any doubt? Any questions?
Nope.
Are we good?
Yeah, sure.
Great. Uh, uh, uh. So that's about double quotation. Dot dot will cover with more insights as well as minus also will cover with more insights. Are we available today evening? Or we'll take 1 hour lunch break and come back? What do you suggest? Come on, team.
I am okay with anything.
Let's go one by one. Anjali, Anjali, you there?
Yeah, I'm okay with anything.
Anu?
Which time, Shiv?
Either we'll take 1 hour break and we'll come back. We'll take lunch break and we'll come back at 3 or else evening 8 o'clock.
Yeah, it's 3 will be fine, Shiv.
Harish?
Anything is okay for me, Shiv.
Mega?
Shiv, I will be available at 8 because I'm not available from 2 to 7. I have some
Krishna?
plans.
3 o'clock will work for me, sure.
Parag?
Shiv, anything is fine with me.
Connie?
I prefer evening, but anything is okay, Shiv.
Shiva? Shiva Venkat? Shiva, you there? Okay, let's do one thing. I'll just create a poll in the group, either for 3 o'clock or evening 8 o'clock. We'll go with the majority. All right, team? And please don't miss on. I would suggest definitely recording is there, but one-on-one is always preferred. All right, team, either 3 o'clock or evening 8 o'clock. Okay, I'm just going to create a poll. Thank you. Bye.
Shiv, can I get 5 minutes with you?
Yes, please.
Uh, I just want to ask something, so I'll just wait for you.
Rest everyone can please drop. Otherwise, if it is related to training, you can ask Vijay.
No, it is not into training, Shiv.
Then let me just call you.
Okay, sure, sure. I mean, I would need your help here because this is regarding an interview that I have tomorrow. Uh, I'll tell you the
Let me
content.
call you.
Okay, sure, sure.
Thanks, team. Bye.
Thanks, Steve. Bye-bye.
Otherwise, Parag, Harish, you can drop. Vijay, you can just
Yeah.
be here.
Okay,